Turn on your light.
Enough. You are smart. You are beautiful. You are meant for the top. You are meant for the palace. There is nothing stopping you but yourself. There is nothing stopping you but yourself. I encourage you to dream big today. Welcome back. I'm Victoria Yoosuff, aka Vicola, and today I'm going to tell you about how you can dream bigger. How you can dream bigger. The number one thing is all of us have dreams. We all want to achieve great things. We all want to inspire and dream big and do great things that we see our coaches, our friends, our celebrities doing. But the only problem that is stopping us is that we have decided unconsciously or consciously not to dream. Many of us have dreams, but we have stopped dreaming. Some of us have seen our dreams to be so big, so lofty, that we do not even attempt to do it. We do not even attempt to try it anymore. So today, I'm going to encourage you to dare to dream big. It's possible because I have been there before. I have thought my dreams were too lofty, so impossible, so mighty, so unachievable, and I played small and I limited myself in my mindset and in so many other ways. But I decided to dream big, and that is exactly what I'm going to do for you today. And I hope that you stay to the end. If you're new, consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very, very much for coming back. So today we're going to talk about how you can dream big, because I am daring you to dream big. I am daring you to go to the top, to start doing something great for yourself. The most important one here is for you to dust your dreams. Yes, you dust your dreams. If you have had any dream before, you've swept under the carpet, you've thought they are not achievable, you've thought that it's impossible, I want you to now dust it up. If you've written it somewhere before, bring it alive again. If you have not written it down, number two is what? After you dust, number two is for you to write it down. It's important that you write down your goals. Stop wishing. Many of us, we say, I want to be this, I want to write books, I want to get married, I want to be in a better relationship, I want to quit a hurting relationship, a toxic relationship. But somehow you haven't got to it, to do it, because you have not written it down. If you are serious enough, you would take out that pen, that time to write it down. Stop wishing, oh, I wish my life is like this person, I wish I can talk like this person, I wish I can do this, I wish. Stop wishing. Stop wishing. Start doing it. The most important thing is dream big. And for you to dream big, you have to dust your old dreams up, wake them up. Whatever it is, whether it's writing a book, whether it's singing a song, joining a protocol, or joining a department in your church, you have to just start, dust it up, bring it alive all over again, and then you write it down, because your mind is limited. But when you see a paper, when you see a book that you have written something down, if you've written something down, it will help you. It will help you to keep remembering that, okay, I actually made an effort to write this down. And when you've written it down, keep it where you can see it. Keep it where you can see it. It's very, very key, because when you can see it, it reminds you constantly. Like, I have a vision board and I put my dreams there daily. I see it because it's at the back of my door in my room. So each time I'm going out, I'm seeing it. Each time I'm coming in, I close that door, I see it. Keep your dreams where you can see them. If you want, you can write it on your phone and screenshot it. Let it be your wallpaper. Let it become your display paper. Let it be the wallpaper of your laptop if you have one. So when you can constantly see them, you will always remember that, okay, I want to write a book in a month. I want to read 5 books in a month. Let me do this. I have a group where we read 5 books in a month, and initially people were saying it's not possible. How? And do you know what? Just this morning, I saw it on Instagram, reading 30 books in a month. I was like, whoo, that is big. I had to screenshot it, because for me, I was like, okay, I have not read up to 30 books in a month. And this is something I can actually do if someone else in the world is already doing it. Hello? All you have to do is what? Write it out and keep it where you can see it. And before you know it, you start visualizing it, start thinking about it. How am I going to do this? If I achieve reading 5 books in a month, or if I join a department in my church, if I sing a song, how is it going to be like? How will my life change? How will it affect me? What is the positive things? Instead of looking at, oh, if I sing a song, the fear of, will I be able to sing in front of people? Will I be able to act a drama or something? But when you concentrate on the positive part, the good part of your dreams, it becomes easier. Just visualize it, because I heard some Adeyemi saying it one time, that he had a vision board of the places he wants to go to for vacation, the things, the type of business he wants to have, and he kept saying it, he kept seeing it, he kept looking at it, and he would take time out and just visualize and say, okay, if I want to do this, how am I going to do it? Or when I achieve it, what will change? Will my dressing change? Will my income change? My where we live as a family, will it change? Those are the kind of ways you can visualize your dreams. Whatever, no matter how big your dreams are, it's possible if you do dust it, write it down, visualize it, and you say it. If you say it, like for me, I have so many dreams that felt impossible, but as I've written them down and I'm visualizing it and I'm taking steps to bring them to come to pass, it's already happening. First of all, writing a book was as in, it seemed impossible. I've been writing books for years, as in over 10 years. And each time is either my laptop will break down, it will catch a virus, or virus will catch the laptop or something. My phone will crash, and something, the screen will be so bad I won't be able to see all the things I've written. And I several times I got discouraged. But I was like, I have to do this. This is what I love doing. I love to read people's book and I love to write. So I have to make sure that it comes to pass. Number one thing I did is what? Dust that dream. I encouraged myself. I was like, this has to be done. Number two, I wrote it down. When you can write it down, you can see it, you can achieve it. So I wrote it down, and then I was like visualizing it. If I write this book, what will the title be? What will be the cover book? If I write the book, how am I going to publish it? Who is going to read my book? Am I going to make income with it? What are the figures? By the time I started visualizing all that, before you know it, it gave me enough impetus, Abby, yeah, impetus, the strength, the courage, the zeal, the drive, the fire, the passion to keep writing. So I kept writing. I was like asking questions. I met people. I was like, when I write a book, what's the next thing? I now discovered I had to get an editor, someone that will edit my book. When I did that, what's the next step? That's how I kept asking. I kept seeking for information. So the last thing for you to achieve that dream, no matter how big it is, after you dust it up, you write it down, okay, you visualize it. It's very important that you visualize your dreams. When you visualize it, you get information. Ask for information. Ask people. Don't assume you know it all. Just go ahead and ask people. Do researches, read books about it. I can't do any video without talking about books. I love books, okay? So please do this, and I'm sure that this is going to bless you. And in no time, you will start seeing great improvement. You start achieving your goals. You start dreaming bigger and bigger. Because if you dream here today and you do all these steps I've said and you go higher, by the time you are going to go, when you achieve that particular dream, you will have more power, more zeal, more focus to go higher again. And you keep going higher. You keep raising the bars for yourself. You won't have time to be gossiping. You won't have time to be fighting people. You won't have time to be visiting unnecessary people. And the last thing I'm going to say, yes, the last thing I'm going to say, when you are dreaming big, a lot of friends will try to discourage you. A lot of people say, you're always reading books, you're always doing this. Why? What are you always writing? Victoria, what are you? Because they were dreaming small. So those small people have to go. Yes, they have to go. So let go of small people when you are dreaming big. It's not like you're going to insult them or anything, but at least you know that when people are constantly criticizing you, speaking bad of your dreams as if you can't do it, or they are being negative about what you want to achieve, let them go. Let it slide. Don't take it personal, just let them go and then focus again on your dreams. So that is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this and you also practice it, because one of the major things with us is when we hear an information and we don't put it to practice immediately, it slips. It slips off our mind, and that is why we keep hearing motivational speakers. We go to church, we go to mosques, we read books, we go places, and at the end our lives remains the same. But if you are willing to just try these steps, dust it, write it, visualize it, get information, disconnect with the negative people, and give it your all. Once you give it your all, you will definitely achieve that dream, and then you will dream bigger and much bigger and much bigger. Thank you very much. I'm Victoria Yoosuff, aka Vicola. If you have enjoyed this, kindly consider sharing it with your friends and your loved ones, and also subscribe. Thank you very much for your time. Love you all.